My name is Saint Icky, a.k.a. Elemento P, nigga. Fuck you talking
about? That was very hard.
And you know I'm here with my best friends, Lady Jax. What up, boy?
Big Cozy.
Oh, I got one. I'm so nervous. Okay.
What's you?
Wait, you have to do it regularly. Y'all already know what it is. It's your buxom baddie from the north. Shout out Larry, you already know.
Jimmy ITK right there. Oh, shit. Evan, they both got weed in their hand. What y'all doing, man? Roll up.
They are both holding a lot of weed. 420 coming soon.
Hell yeah. Shit, man. We starting a little bit early this Thursday, man. Bailey and Evan taking another goddamn trip. God damn. Still smelling like vacation from last vacation.
Or not even international.
Every time they come back, I'm like, welcome to Chicago, I guess.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, traveling man.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, yo. But shit, my week been smooth, man. Yeah. I've been watching a lot of basketball. Me and Nate had a grill basketball day. Yvette was there. We was chilling and shit. Yeah, Bailey, y'all should have came through. That was actually fun as hell.
Yeah,
what day was that?
That was on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean work and stuff. I don't know.
No, yeah, we kicked it. We watched the Dallas Maverick game. Put some steaks on the grill, some wings, some asparagus.
Awesome. See, yeah.
Chopped up a little salad.
I always feel like I'm going to be like coming late to things like that, though. It'll be 7:30, 8 o'clock by the time I get to your house. Wings gone.
These niggas get here till 9. Yeah. The game didn't start till 9, for real.
Oh, okay. Well,
West Coast game.
There was a Golden State, yeah.
West Coast game. What else? Shit, it's just been cold as shit outside. Like you was just saying before we started, Bailey. Like I thought it was gonna be. I thought we was done. I was outside playing basketball. I'm like, it's gonna be warm. That shit over with. Every day I wake up like I'm finna go to the gym today. I mean, I'm finna go to the basketball court today. Wrong.
Yeah.
Wet.
Wrong.
It's either cold and wet or wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it like randomly snowed the other day. Why?
Yeah. For some hours, too. It was like the little shitty rainy snow, but like it was still doing that. And it was so annoying. But it's giving the Midwest. It's always some shit like this, like fake ass spring. Smarch.
Smart.
That's what we had said last year. Smarch.
Yeah, yo. Hopefully this shit get over with. May come in. When May come, it's gonna be smooth.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not gonna say too much about it. But we hosting another birthday party. I ain't gonna say too much about it. But at the end of May 26th is gonna be at the California Clipper. We got some good acts for y'all, man. And we gonna turn up like we did last year. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
You already know.
You know all our birthdays are in May.
Which is crazy.
How was your week?
Smooth. Just working and shit. After I saw you, I've just been working and chilling.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bailey's, what y'all been on?
Shit, just working and stuff. I struggled with that if I was gonna share this or not, but I started therapy this week.
Oh, yeah.
So that's like a cool thing. I was like, yeah, the beginning of the month, like better late than ever. Like in my mind, it was a New Year's resolution. I'm just like a few months, 4 months behind, but a late starter or whatever. But
at least that means you're actually gonna lean into it rather than just like
hopefully. I was definitely telling some people because through my job, it's just like it's free through my job. So I'm just wondering how, and I'm sure it's just me trying to make excuses like how well will it work because it's free. I'm like, a bitch feel like she got real ass problems. Like, are y'all ready for this for free $99?
You work at a national company. You know how many niggas got problems that work at that company?
Yeah, facts. Yeah. I'm just like, will she be like, ooh? I don't know about this one, y'all.
It's online or in person?
It's on, like, there's a option to do all of them, but like they give you both options, but it's based on the therapist's schedule. Like if they're in their office, you can go into the office.
Oh yeah.
But if it doesn't work for you, they're available.
Sure.
Like via online.
Yeah, that's what's up. I need to start that shit, man.
Yeah, that's definitely. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Go ahead.
That's definitely a goal of mine for this year.
Yeah, it's not. It's really, I'm trying to believe in myself this time. Like, I've definitely been in therapy before, and like, gracefully bow out of that shit, because it's like you're in control of if you go or not. Like, you're not gonna get in trouble. So like, you have to hold yourself accountable to
you gotta want to do it for real. That's the thing. That's the thing about people, man. These fucking people, man. Like, motherfuckers be wanting, motherfuckers think that since you exist on the earth, you are entitled to be happy.
Yes.
You are not entitled to be happy because you exist.
Mm-hmm.
You have to work on anything that make you happy in life. You have to work at it.
Yep. Absolutely.
Every muscle in your body, you have to train for real. Your brain is a muscle. If you don't take care of your brain and you don't do the thing, then you would never get to that point.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying?
That's very real. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, like you just can't just be walking around here living your life and think that you gonna be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and on top of that, every interaction that you have is smooth, or
And it's such a misconception too that we generally check off these boxes where everything seems okay. Like job, crib, relationship, and then it's like at the end of the day when you find yourself still struggling with your emotions, you got to like tap in and figure out what that is, because people will just think like, well, comparing themselves, you're like, well, you're probably happy, right? Like, you got this and I don't have that. Why aren't you happy? And it's just like, that's like a lot of pressure on yourself too, because you're like, damn, isn't this what I'm supposed to do? But I think that like happiness is, and this is gonna sound so corny, I'm like a fucking magnet or something, but I think happiness is like falling in love with the process of like continuously learning yourself. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And being happy with the you're trusting the process. So you're happy with the constant, because I don't think that there's ever like a quick fix. Like I think we'll always be working on ourselves. And like, if you constantly just think of like textbook happiness, I feel like that's what's always so downtrodden, because like you're chasing this thing, just like you said, Barry. It's like we're not entitled, like you're not entitled to be happy. So like,
that's just like me.
You gotta work at that.
That's
shit.
just like me eating McDonald's every day and think I'm gonna get swole. You won't get swole unless you go to the gym.
You gotta put in the work. Yes. Absolutely.
For real, your brain is a muscle.
Yeah. Make sure you guys are checking up on your mental health, dude. For real, tap into yourself and take the time to,
on my soul.
Yeah.
So what we want to start at? We want to start at music?
Whatever, dude. Just go into it.
Yeah, we always start at music, man. First off, I just want to say that this whole week I've been listening to that Beyonce, and every single time I hear it, I notice some new dope ass shit about it, yo. I was telling Bailey the other day, I was like, Beyonce low key might be the blackest artist I listen to, because it's so many secret black Easter eggs in that album.
Okay, I see what you did there, dog.
No, for real though. Every time I live, I'm like, damn, she was talking about the Chitterling circuit and shit. I'm like,
the Chitterling
circuit, but like that come from like country music and shit.
The Chitterling circuit's wild.
I don't know anything about that. It sound like Chitterling's is slave food. So.
Well, I mean, but that's what it is. That's what it is. The bottom of the barrel like venues you go play in the South. Yeah. They call it the Chitterling circuit, and I mean they still call it that now in like rap. They be like, you got to do the Chitterling circuit. Like I done heard that so many times in rap, but like never actually really knew where it came from. But it makes sense. You come from the South where they be eating nasty ass chitlins at.
Do you guys like chillin'?
Nah.
Hell no.
Okay. I don't.
Do any of y'all? No. I'm looking at all of y'all.
I have mad family that does though.
I fuck with a lot of the like quote unquote discard products. Chitlins are my favorite, but I definitely get down with like livers and.
See, I fuck with a gizzard. I fuck with a gizzard.
But a chitlin specifically, if y'all don't know, that is a fucking intestine, and that is sounding like shit at some point in time. And why would you eat that?
Every sausage is encased in intestine.
Yeah.
Shout out to my vegetarians and vegans.
That shit motherfucking stink, boy. I remember my great grandma.
Yeah, my grandma used to cook
on fucking Thanksgiving. My grandma
stink up the whole.
I had to stay in the basement.
Crazy.
I had to stay in the basement.
Yeah, so we didn't fuck my.
No, you know what'd be crazy? Like, if you ever went to a party like where they catered chitlins and they come in like a hotel tray, when they pop the lid off that hotel tray,
it sound like
nuts.
It's so nasty, yo. My uncle be eating that shit. Shout out my uncle, man. Shout out. He be eating that shit on Thanksgiving, talking about it's a delicacy. And I was like, that's slave food.
Hey, you know what, G? I'm gonna say this though, way off topic of where
mustard and hot sauce on it.
It's off topic of where y'all are going with it, but I will say that like in a world where we fucking murder living things for the sake of our livelihoods, we really owe it to them to eat everything.
Oh, them
so
shit.
somebody's got to eat the chitlins.
Nah, throw that. Make something else with.
Put
make
that shit out there for the naked and afraid people. They can eat that
shit. Y'all can do some other shit.
Y'all
with
do
that.
a special challenge. We give you a bag of chitlins.
shit. Now what?
Last
Say that for Fear Factor.
Last Thanksgiving. So after my great grandma passed, shout out Miss Freeman. After my great grandma passed, my uncle, he was like, "Fuck, I'm finna make them myself." He be making them.
He needed them so bad.
This year he was like, this last Thanksgiving, I'm like, "You ain't make no chili." He's like, "Nah, they too expensive now."
Expensive.
He say chili's expensive now. He said white people eat chilies now.
They got chitlins at Whole Foods and shit. Trader Joe's specials on chitlins is crazy.
We can solve subject. We gotta bring it back in.
Imagine the like marketing photo like on a signage for chitlins. That'd be fucking insane.
The picture drawn in chalk.
Yeah, like with a cute face on it or some shit.
Nah, but speaking of Beyonce, you were saying that. What is this about Lily Allen hating Beyonce?
Oh, yeah. Lily Allen was on somebody's podcast hating on Beaver. I was like, Lily Allen, look, Lily Allen, you was real high on my charts. I remember we was talking about it before. I was like, Lily Allen used to have them sundresses and Jordans on.
Yeah,
I was fucking
like,
with her for real.
I was like, she's beautiful.
After I heard that shit, I was like, Lily Allen, yo, nigga card has been denied. Stamp it, boom, denied, Lily Allen. It's been
We
in
don't claim you.
It's been in processing for years.
What
now.
did Dave Chappelle had? He had the election. If we were gonna claim, we don't take you, Lily Allen.
No, she was like, she said it felt too calculated for her, and she said that it felt like it was a reach, and I'm like, look, Lily Allen.
Oh, I don't really disagree.
Nah, I disagree.
Is Lily Allen still making
everybody's
music?
entitled to a
Everybody got their own opinion. It's just that your opinion just got your nigga card stamp denied.
I will say though, I think that the Beyonce fever is so high that it's almost impossible. Like, I don't think her fans really looked at music objectively anymore.
That's how I feel about Kanye, but y'all don't want to have that conversation.
The memes where it's like 30 seconds into the fucking album and they're like, "Oh my god, this is the best album ever!" Like, it's really like that.
How Barry reacting.
But listen, you keep saying y'all. Look, when you talk about me, when you talk to me about these things, I be telling you the truth for real. Like, you say Kanye. I ain't liked the Kanye album in 5 years, and I didn't say it publicly on here. I ain't fuck with.
Yeah, you definitely are.
I know you speak objectively. Like, you're a fucking.
I'm
being an artist and
people.
being able to, like, I can still love an artist and be like, yeah, that wasn't it.
Yeah, but no, when Beyonce did that opera shit, that shit is stupid, man. Did y'all listen to that shit yet?
A little bit, yeah.
That one song, Daughters, that shit is crazy. I'm like,
Carrie just wanted to say that word like that.
She's speaking Italian.
Daughters.
For real. You heard that one, Bailey?
Yeah, I mean, I listened to the album, bro. I don't care. I listened to it one time when it came out, and then that was it. And that was like fine. I really do like the Shabuzi shit though.
Yeah, but Shabuzi, that's fine.
But this is the thing. I also listened to the original song, and Shabuzi just did a Colors, whatever that Colors thing is. And I think that I really just like his voice sounded so good on that, and the way that they shot it and stuff. It was like such a whole feeling because I listened to the song and he wasn't even shouting that shit the way he was on Colors, so I was kind of like lackluster, but I listened to other songs and I like it.
He fire for real. Shabuzi
that name
fire.
Should be reconsidered. Bro, it sound goofy. I hate even saying that out loud. Like, no one's gonna take me serious after I say the one thing. Like, oh yeah, y'all heard that new Shabuzi? People are gonna think that I'm talking about a kid's show or some shit. Like, Yo Gabba Gabba's new character. I love Shabuzi, head ass.
But no, I think this is an album that got a lot of replay value to it. I think it's definitely gonna be considered. It's definitely like the production and the sonics of it is definitely like a top tier thing for real. Like, it's definitely gonna be considered for like Grammys and like all of that shit for real.
For sure, I can't take that away from her at all. You know?
I'm still listening to it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I really
Is Lily Allen making music anymore? That's more where I'm taken aback by her
I
comment.
would imagine she is.
Yeah,
She
we're probably not checking for.
Yeah, I'm not
Is she-
checking for it. She probably is for real.
for sure.
I'm definitely not checking for it whatsoever. I was barely checking for it then. I just liked the sundresses and the Jordans, and I was like, all I was listening to back then was like the Cool Kids and Pac Div and like just like
I feel like when
streetwear music.
Yeah, that's when I was first able to like recognize Jordans by their number. Like I knew it was three.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, there were
I
threes.
knew it well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was forever like in that. For
Yeah.
real. That shit funny as hell, yo.
Speaking of people, if they make music still,
Who?
you said. Well, I guess that's like a crazy trashy transition. I'm so sorry, I can't take it back now. Lizzo is retiring.
Lizzo put out some cryptic.
But like, yeah, absolutely. But like, quote unquote, retiring.
She
You
put
know
out
what I'm saying? Like, what?
So
How long has she
Lizzo-
been making music?
Lizzo put out a statement.
Is the trial
And,
period
like, it was-
over? Your
it
7-day
was a
free
very-
trial period.
It was a
is
very
now over.
ambiguous statement. She just said, "I'm done with everything." Yeah, she said that people making her feel bad and like she don't want to do this shit no more for real.
They can't feel bad for what?
I mean everything,
never
because you
mind,
know she got that whole controversy, that whole sexual inappropriate shit that they accused her of and shit like that.
Yeah.
On top of her being big, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know niggas gonna say shit for real.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, it's hard to be in the spotlight for real. Like a lot of times, motherfuckers want to be in the spotlight and they just want the good. It's good and bad come with everything. Like
Hell yeah.
even though Lizzo big. And like people definitely gonna be talking shit, but it don't matter if she was snatched. They talk shit about Cardi B.
Yeah.
They talk shit about everybody.
Remember we were talking about Coi Leray?
They talk shit about Coi
Yeah,
Leray.
exactly. Yeah.
So that's all three like spectrum. You got super skinny,
Yeah.
you got thick as hell, and then you got big. You gonna get shit talked about you regardless.
Yeah, at all three stages. But the fact that she is being quoted and saying some like really horrible things, it just sucks that she's like not the best person. And then the way Period told me about it was like, oh yeah, the internet done bullied her out of like wanting the spot anymore. But it's like, it sucks that we can like see articles where she's like been a bully to people.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it sucks that it's like that. Like,
what you sow, gang.
yeah.
I think
what you saw.
I definitely respect her for what she's done for women and what she's done for
I do
bigger
too.
women, what she's done for just image in general. I
do
can't
too.
deny that, bro.
Yeah.
I do too.
But I mean, I don't know her, but if she's a piece of shit and she's doing shitty things to people, then good riddance.
Yeah, it
but
just
this is
sucks because she, just like you said, she
But
did do something
if she-
positive
if she-
for women.
If she killed a larger girl from committing suicide, then fucking
Yeah.
hats off to Lizzo.
Yeah.
If that was the reason, then I'm with you. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Yeah.
But this
She
is
is
my-
not my friend. So
Yeah,
like,
that's real.
This is my whole thing about this fame shit and like being a nigga that thought that I wanted that shit at one point.
yeah.
It's just the fact that like it's a reason you get paid so much to do this for real.
Yes.
Like it's not like just free. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So like a lot of motherfuckers, it's a lot of shit you gotta deal with. It's hard for real. It's just like being an NBA player. NBA players are paid a lot of money because it's fucking hard and competitive to be in that spot for real. You know what I'm saying? So if you in that spot, like you getting paid millions of dollars, it's gonna be hard for real.
The good way to think about like NBA is like that's the value of staying in shape. Basically, NBA players are paid to stay in complete peak physical condition at all points in time.
But I'm just saying the fact that just whatever the challenges may be, like that's why you get paid that much money to do it, because everybody can't do it. Just like we were talking about NBA, everybody can't play in the NBA. So that's why it's same thing with like being a surgeon or some shit. Like everybody can't do that. That's why you getting paid hella money for real. And like if you can't handle it, then like it's cool. Like you can't handle it or whatever. But just know that before you going in it, that like you should be expecting that shit to happen for real.
Yeah, but I mean, she's still human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Like you do it because you love music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You do it because you want to be a popular musician and
Well,
sell out arenas.
but-
That's why you do it.
But like that's
You know
the
what I'm
thing
saying?
though.
Like humans are fragile.
But
You
that's
know
the
what I'm saying?
thing though. Like that's why I look at it differently as a nigga. Because I used to think that I wanted that shit for real, and like now my idea of what success is, because I really love the music for real.
Yeah.
I really love this shit. So like, what's more important? You know what I'm saying? Like I could just make music and the people that fuck with me. And like that could just be it for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like if I want more, if I want to sell out arenas and shit like that, if you want to do that shit, know that that's gonna come with it because you could still be currency. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
Rock Marciano got an album coming out, by the way.
Sick.
Be on the lookout for that.
At the end of the day, bullying creates bullies, and either side, bullies are still humans too. But it just sucks that she's looked at.
Said.
Looked at as some kind like she's been ostracized because of all these things, but she's also in that same breath helped women. But in that same breath, maybe she didn't have the thick skin to deal with it, and then she decided to just be an asshole back or whatever. But like bullying, creates bullies.
And also really talented for real. And also extremely talented for real.
And also, I feel like it's easy to say, like, you know, you got to know what comes with it. Because, like, you know, we see these, like, Instagram articles and, like, you know, little things in, like, TMZ in the news. And you kind of see it and you're like, oh, shit. And then you keep it moving and never think about it again. But you have no, excuse me. Wow. You have no idea, like, how much this is, like, really affecting someone's life. You know what I'm saying? It could, like, the wrong article could have you in LA, you can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't walk nowhere because you're getting berated on the street. So you're thinking of it as like, just get over it. This is how it is. But like, this is actually happening in her real life.
I'm not thinking about it
in public.
I'm not thinking about it like that. I'm just thinking.
Her team is looking at her differently.
I'm thinking
her
about
friends are looking at her differently.
I'm thinking about that. Like, I be thinking that I'm giving everything that I got toward this shit. And just imagine, like, I just know that when you get to that level, like, I can't even perceive how hard it is because I haven't been there yet. You know what I'm saying? I just know that it's gonna be something hard. Like everybody that's at that level dealing with some shit that's harder than what I'm dealing with. Yeah. Period. For real. Like all these people you think are celebrities is going through more shit than you going through right now. It's hard to be that. That's what I'm just saying. Like I just know that like when you get to that level and you getting that much bread, it's the same thing like when you work in a job. Like I be sitting there thinking I need a raise for my job and shit, but I'm like, am I trying to? It's gonna be harder if I get that raise. My job gonna be harder. You know what I'm saying?
More money, more problems.
More money, more problems for real. Facts. Any other music shit? Oh, my Drake theory ended up being correct. I meant to say it on the pod last week when we was talking about the future and Drake, all of that shit. But I was
correct or I don't know. I don't think it's correct.
I think it's correct, bro. Cause like I was literally when Bailey was talking about that Slime Den song. And I was like, Slimed In, just like Slime You Out by Drake. And I started looking at the titles of the songs on the Future album. I'm like, I feel like all of these titles are like I couldn't figure them all out, but I feel like a lot of these are like reworks of like Drake names of Drake songs. Like,
but is it supposed to be like this Drake diss? What was your theory? Like you thought he was trying to give him jabs through titles of songs?
No, all right, so hold on, I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, see, I'm the Riddler. See,
but literally, that type.
She didn't see this one coming.
But that type shit for real. Look, G, when you an artist, everything is a canvas. The title of my songs is a canvas for real.
The Riddler.
Cause look. They made a diagram on the internet.
Oh God! It
was like Future.
Kill me now.
A Venn diagram.
It was like Future slimed in. Drake slam you out. Future Cinderella. Drake if the shoe fits. Future.
That's the best one.
Listen. Future. We don't trust you. Drake, trust issues.
Wait. I thought you were talking about one album to one album.
No.
Not Drake's whole catalog.
No. Every song on the Future album, the name of the song is like parallel to like a Drake song.
But I thought you were just talking about For All the Dogs.
He got What the Fuck You Mean as in WTFYM. Just like Hell Yeah, fucking right. You feel me?
My God.
Or Don't Give a Fuck on the new album, the Dog album, the one with Yeet. I don't give a fuck, but it's like spelled out like that. Acronym. They got Hustle Every Day. Drake got A Night Off.
Stop. This is some fucking forum deep fan.
Yeah, it's some real Reddit shit.
This is
a beautiful mind.
It's too many of them that they definitely sat there in the studio and was like, Yeah, we gonna do that. Yeah, that go hard. So pull that one up. So slam you out, slammed in. They definitely did that, yo.
Maybe that one.
Oh no, Cinderella if the shoe fits.
That's just so fucking funny.
Hold on.
That's just funny.
Future, where my twin? Drake, treacherous twin.
The reaching is outrageous.
I don't know if that's a reach. It's literally the same word. We talking about 2 out of 4 words.
You're full.
Yeah, yo, my theory was right. I meant to say it on the pod last week for real.
So you're rocking with that. That theory is right.
I'm rocking with that theory.
That's like some super fan out ass shit, boy. Are the songs good?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, they are for real.
True.
I'm still listening to the Future.
Yeah, it's good.
There's six songs that start with D that, and I feel like it's spelling out Drake didn't do it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Didn't do it daily.
Exactly. Some Ouija board
how about
shit.
this? How about this? Future, Ice Attack, Drake, Ice Melts.
That's just such like a coincidence type.
These are
shit.
rappers talking about ice, bro. Like,
Oh my gosh,
Ain't No Love, Future, Find Your Love, Drake.
get the fuck out of here.
oh my gosh, but we were just talking about Beyonce, Dangerous in Love. And then if you're talking about Ice, Kelly Rowland has a song called Ice with Lil Wayne.
See, you
and
doing
Lil
too much.
Wayne
See,
does
you doing
songs
too much
with
already.
Future.
You doing too much already. You talking about 2 and 3 artists, Kelly Rowland. I'm talking about one artist. One artist.
I'm just saying. I was just making a joke.
I gotta get my shit off on the Drake Future beef. This shit is the most, I'm sorry, but like 2 40-year-old-ish men going at it over women when their entire catalogs are essentially about degrading and not giving a fuck or ever loving really women is just the most feminine bitch ass shit I've ever, like, y'all are spending an entire album sneak dissing each other. Just have a fucking conversation at some point. And aside from that, how long am I as a fan expected to act like Drake as a 40-year-old man that it's cool that you're like out here bragging about like fucking people's bitches and like breaking up marriages and like lame shit. Like, I think it's just like,
That is the corniest shit alive.
I'm just like, we've talked about it before on the pod. Like, bro, I'm tired of throwing on a record and listening to a dude tell me I'm a bitch for an hour, bro.
Yeah.
And it's just like, there's only so many people in the world. Not everybody can be the king of the hood. Yeah. But if you listen to a record, apparently everybody is the king of the hood. And I'm just like, so fucking over this shit, bro. I feel like we deserve better. And like,
I mean, we got better. But the thing is, we got better.
I'll
We just
give
got to go
power
search
to
for
the
it.
Kendrick moment because it's like he just wants motherfuckers to rap. But this Drake and Future Metro Boomin back and forth shit is just whack. And like, and then on the other side, it's like you got Future and Metro Boomin. They put all these soundtracking samples on the album, and like the general vibe of the soundtracking shit is like, oh, like, you're not like a seasoned vet. Like, we don't really fuck with you. Like, all the real dogs, like, don't fuck with you and all this shit. And I'm sorry, but like, however you feel about Drake, I'm sorry, but the court of opinion, this dude is going to murder fucking Future and Metro Boomin. Y'all sound crazy. What is this, bro? You're like trying to shift a narrative to what's something that people, but like, it's not believable.
Yeah, it's curated.
It's definitely all. It's like how we watch.
But
it's also like
Isn't that how they
it's
sell
braggadocious,
shit?
toxic masculinity. That's really
that's
just the
what
most
sells.
effeminate affair that I've ever fucking listened to.
Yo, no, you're right.
Yeah.
It's
Like
definitely-
Bailey said, it's like
It's a vicious
listening to
cycle.
two princes argue over fucking like dumb shit.
A duel.
Yeah, like
I challenge
gee.
you to a duel.
No, it literally
Like,
is.
don't
that
nobody
for real.
care how many contests you won that you ran, G.
Yeah, that's facts.
It's
but
like
that's part of that
fucking,
rapper shit.
What's you ever seen like The Dictator with fucking Sacha Baron Cohen?
Yeah.
Where he's like makes his own Olympics and dude's about to outrun him and he just like shoots him on the track. It's like that shit, G. It's just like y'all
win.
are bragging about fucking dumb shit.
Yeah.
We deserve better.
Power. That's what niggas want. Power at this point. They got money. They just want to assert, like you said,
Once you get the money,
toxic
you get the power.
masculinity. See, I'm not even a nigga that
fucking
use words like that, but that's what that shit truly is.
Exactly, Tony.
yeah, exactly. I think that phrase is corny, but it's like I don't know what else to call it.
No, but that literally is what it is for real. It's just like
And like the
But niggas done did it forever. That's just how niggas act for real. Niggas done did that shit since Cowboys. Challenge you to a duel, my nigga. They been doing that shit.
but they were having a conversation.
They was killing each other.
That was also up front. It wasn't
on some
any
draw
of this
shit.
like facetious, sneaky. Ooh, I'm gonna say it, but I'm not really gonna say it. Like,
but like niggas gonna do that. Niggas gonna do that. Though.
Run that.
You
shit.
gotta know niggas been doing this since the beginning of time.
I just feel like run that shit.
Since the beginning of time, niggas have been doing this. It's not been a nigga that lived on this earth that haven't seen another nigga do that. Since the beginning of time. For real.
Let's talk about this Juvenile shit. You said.
Oh yeah, Juvie dropped a new vid, but an old vid.
Yeah.
I like that energy.
I
like that energy this week. Juvenile dropped a video for 400 Degrees.
That's sick.
Yeah.
It was definitely extremely hard. I was really excited, but I was so confused too because I didn't know it was coming out, and I was like, "Huh?"
I like that.
I wish more rappers would do that.
Exactly.
Oh
I
my
like
god.
because there's no rule that say you can't do a video if that's not your last album. Like I don't know why niggas don't do that. I planned on doing that. I've already planned on doing that. Like it's songs that I made. I gotta go back and make a video for that at some point. I don't care if it's 3 years.
Yeah, he had Manny Fresh on there too. It was definitely
That's
sick.
fucking sick.
Yeah, yo. And it's just like to keep your relevance, like make content, like
Exactly.
motherfuckers is multifaceted for real. Like direct, like motherfucker be like, I want to direct some shit, but then like shit, you got songs out already.
Yeah.
Use them songs you got out already. You ain't got to make something do. Like, you know what I'm
Don't
saying?
let this shit die because you think you got to do a promo run and all this bullshit,
exactly.
bro. Like you still made those songs.
One of my favorite.
Maybe
things,
you couldn't afford. Maybe you couldn't afford to make a video
Exactly.
for that. Now you're cracking.
Yes,
Now you're cracking. Now you got your bread up.
Yep.
Run all that back.
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Because why not? Why the fuck not? Those are your songs.
Yeah, exactly.
my favorite thing to say, one of my favorite things to say when I'm on stage is I'll be like, I come in knowing no one's listened to my music, and I'll be like, has anybody heard any of these new songs? Anybody heard me before? And like 5 people to say something, I'll be like, well, so all of these are new songs. I always use that one. For real, because like y'all ain't heard them, they new to y'all.
Yeah,
for real.
stage banter is key too.
Yeah, for sure.
is
That
key.
is so fucking
Yeah.
funny, dude.
That's just funny as hell. Well, shit, I'll go ahead and get into the breaks on them.
Cool.
I'm gonna play our homie 4200 Corey, man. He just dropped a new freestyle, and that nigga been dropping heat, man. We gotta have that nigga back up here. Because that was almost like 2.5-3 years ago since he been
was a
up here.
minute,
We
yeah.
got to get him back on because he's still rocking, yo, and I'm
Yeah.
fucking with his music.
This shit is ill. It's getting better by
Every
by the
single time.
release, yeah.
Every single time.
So yeah, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse, y'all. Are you
Solar.
excited?
Solar.
Sorry, solar. My bad.
You want to start over?
Bill Nye. Bill Nye would be so disappointed. But yeah, there's supposed to be a solar eclipse and like visible to us or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Don't y'all be looking at that shit with y'all eyeballs and y'all ain't got no glasses on. Bro.
Yeah, it will fuck you up. But it's
shit-
supposed to. Go ahead.
How long do it happen in between?
So it says like there's supposed. Yeah, but it's because it's like, you know, the world is still moving. There's like a certain amount of hours that we'll be able to see it in Chicago, but it's going to be in the southern part of Illinois. And then there's certain hours of the day on the 8th. It says the partial eclipse will be visible in Chicago from 12:51 p.m. to 3:22 p.m.
Oh, okay.
But we're going to be gone anyway. But yeah, you guys just, it's supposed to be a cool thing. Like people have their own, you know, it's like ethereal, like, oh, like good luck. And also I guess it doesn't happen. It only happens every 25 years. So like if you guys have an opportunity, I don't know, I feel like it's a grounding experience.
Yeah.
I definitely will pee.
Because it'll just happen.
Make sure you got them aluminum, them 3D glasses
You said
on.
aluminum glasses. Niggas are making glasses on TikTok and shit.
Make sure you got them 3D glasses on when you look at it. 'Cause that shit to burn your shit up for real.
Yeah.
I don't even know why that happened. Why do it burn your eyes?
It's something about it being blocked away and like then the light goes like this. So like when you look at it, it's like the sun's rays aren't just going, because like it goes out like this
'Cause I'll be like-
scientifically.
'cause I'll
But
be
if
like,
you
how
block
normal?
it, it'll go around it because there's light still around it. So when you look at it, it's directly the sun's based on math and sciences. And
that shit weird
maths.
as hell. Because I would think why wouldn't it be the same as, I would figure just as much light going in my eye. From if I looked, I mean, but they tell you don't look at the sun regular for real. I remember when I was
That's
a
not
kid.
something I ever do.
I've done that shit since I was a kid.
Would you just look at it?
I just love seeing purple and blue dots everywhere.
I mean that stupid ass shit that when you a little kid, like I used to do that shit. I'd be like, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Do
Let's
it.
see how long I can do it.
I haven't even thought
Sizzling
about
like bacon.
I haven't. I don't think I've ever since I was a kid. Since I've been grown, I don't think I've ever tried to look at the sun for real.
I never peeped. I haven't peeped
block
in a
that
minute.
nigga. I'm trying to block that nigga for real.
Calling the sun that nigga is insane.
I'll be trying to block that. I'm trying to get some shades. I want the darkest shades.
I'm fucking dead.
Cause my eyes already lounge. That's probably why my eyes lounge. Cause I used to do that shit when I was a little kid. I ain't gonna lie for real.
Oh my gosh, shout out Perry's mom, who's hearing it right now. She's like, oh, I fucking told you not to.
Like, all the glass.
I knew you
all
was
the
doing
glasses
something
that she done
crazy.
bought me.
She's like, see, and this
All
is
the eye
why.
exams.
And you thought I was lying.
I
I was trying to save your ass.
I'd definitely be sitting there like, I mean, but that's how little kids is though. I definitely touched the stove. I remember being like that.
Oh my God. Ouch, hot. Let me try with my other hand.
Gee, what did you have going on?
You ain't trying to do that. I remember, bro. I remember being in junior high. You ain't ever looked at like a set of stairs and be like, I could jump this. I'm gonna try to jump this for real.
That's so crazy. A little Dennis the Menace, I see.
Little bad boy.
Jimmy, you ain't never did that as a kid.
Oh, I was like, as soon as Jackass came out, me and my boys were like, yeah, I'm on that.
The possibilities are endless.
Before, like I used to
My
have like,
dad's like, y'all killed my bush. We like rode our bikes into that shit. Till like,
I would have like a mental checklist in my mind. I would walk by something. I jumped that before. I jumped it. Like you
see
say,
that?
like a bush or some shit. I'll be like, I jumped that bush.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Walk past the house. Yeah, I egged that house. Whole dozen.
I'm fucking dead.
No, for real. Like, yeah, I don't do nothing. I think there's any sort of danger, I don't do nothing for real. I never jump a bush now. Imagine jumping a bush.
I would only do it if I was being chased.
And that's what's crazy. And that's why you wouldn't be able to jump it because you ain't jumped it before. That's why you would get caught.
But that's why I need the adrenaline so I could clear said bush.
I'll be sitting there like I used to be. I'll be sitting there in the thing waiting for the killer to get me. And like, I used to be able to jump this bush.
Meanwhile, I'm caught on the bush. I tried.
You lost it. You're washed.
That shit funny as hell. Get old as shit, G. Remember the other day? Hold on, I meant to say this on the last podcast. Remember a couple weeks ago, you was talking about how people were saying like, "How old can you be and wear Jordans? Are you too old to be wearing Jordans?" Mm-hmm. I was really remember that day.
Yeah,
I was really thinking about the other day. I'm like, I could be as old as I want to be wearing Jordan because we was the niggas that started wearing Jordans.
Yeah.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Facts.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Or just go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
they
ahead.
were getting retro like because I'm honestly because of Kanye. I feel like they were getting retroed and we were right there with it. You know what I'm saying? And we grew up wearing.
That's what I'm saying.
So we went through both eras.
Look, we 80s babies for real. We was born in the 80s and shit for real. Like it wasn't no Jordans until the 80s. Couldn't nobody else wear Jordans until the 80s. We was the first niggas wearing them. You know what I'm saying? All this shit, motherfucking forces and shit. Like we millennials was the first niggas wearing it for real.
Forces came out in '81.
Couldn't nobody.
I was born in '87.
Couldn't nobody else wear them.
Yeah.
We the reason y'all little niggas want to wear this shit. So how you gonna say that?
Do
we
you think
can't
it's like
wear
a
it?
deeper thing though? Because like I'm hearing what you're saying and I remember that conversation, but it's also like where are they even pulling that from? Because sometimes I feel like as a whole, when people get to a certain age, and I'm not talking about us, but I feel like people when they get to a certain age are like, I've outgrown wearing my sneakers. Not that I couldn't wear my Jordans, but like people are like, oh, I'm like a businessman now. Like, and I don't want to look like fucking TJ from Recess wearing like fucking sneakers.
This is how real men dress.
Right, like in that kind of way. Like I should be wearing a boot.
Yeah.
I should be wearing like a loafer or something.
Yeah, if you can't wear a loafer and a Jordan, then you should not be getting dressed.
Yeah, open your mind.
Or at least don't talk about getting dressed. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Speaking of that, not really speaking of that, but y'all heard fucking Champion sold to, what'd they sell their shit to? This big ass group. Oh yeah, Authentic Brands Group. So Authentic Brands Group. That's not good. Hear me out. I'm about to tell you the other brands on this. So it's kind of like, it's similar to Supreme. They sold for $1 billion. It's similar to Supreme selling the VF Corp, which is Vanity Fair, and like, Timberland and Vans and all those brands. But so Champion sold to Authentic, and they have like Aeropostale, Airwalk, Billabong.
Oh my God.
DC, Eddie Bauer, Element.
Oh no.
Fry, Jeffrey Bean, like. It's so funny that Champion has had this like resurgence, and maybe Champion never left, but I feel like since I was a kid, Champion was on NBA jerseys, and then Champion was really popping, and then Champion became the Walmart brand, whereas that weird G7 logo, and so Champion kind of fell off, and then I never heard from Champion again unless it was just like still in Walmart. Then I feel like their resurgence, is completely owed to Supreme. Honestly.
Okay.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
No.
I don't know who did it, but I remember we was working at Akira at the time, remember?
Now we're gonna have to bleep that out.
I mean, who cares? I don't work there now, but we was
no free press.
We was working there, but when those sweatsuits came out,
all right, well, all right, but hear me out. Trust me, I know. What year was this?
This had to be like, Bailey, what year was that that's all we were selling at Akira was Champion sweatsuits?
Like 2017?
16,
okay,
17.
So Supreme brought Champion back to life, 100%.
I mean, we used to carry the Supreme shit.
I'm saying, Supreme's been doing collabs with Champion. No one heard of Champion until Supreme started doing collabs with them. I'm not wrong. I mean, I'm saying, they brought back the logo. It wasn't just them on their own.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's what happens. ALD will do a shoe with New Balance, and take the 550 for example. No one gave a fuck about 550s.
Yeah, I remember when
Teddy Santis went back and went to New Balance, looked in the archives, refound that shoe, and picked that shoe to bring it out for the ALD shoe. And the ALD shoe went so crazy that the 550s you can get anywhere and everywhere. Yeah. It's because of ALD.
Yeah, no.
Champion is alive because of Supreme.
Cause I'm even trying to think cause I just remember when we was working at Akira, it was a time where we I don't know, we just didn't sell sweatsuits. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden we just start getting them in all colors for real. That's all we was selling. Yeah,
it's because of Supreme. It's it's the diffusion brand concept. You know what I'm saying? It's like Marc Jacobs goes so crazy.
Like the Drake effect.
Yeah, well, Marc Jacobs goes crazy, so he starts mark by mark and makes it accessible. Supreme does a collab with Champion. Now Champion's back cracking. Now Champion feels confident to put out their own shit because people want to wear it. Now there's Champion storefronts.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? There were no Champion storefronts before Supreme.
In the hood, fuck with Supreme. I mean Champion, hella for real.
For sure. But there were not storefronts in Soho. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until
I mean, you're right. Cause before you said that shit, I didn't even shit. I was just it was just one day, bro. They were we getting a bunch of Champion sweatsuits, and I was loading them bitches off a truck for real, bro. And for years, that's all we would be selling for real. Champion this, Champion this, Champion this. And I would see it like I said on on Hypebeast, nigga, Supreme, because we was even selling the Supreme one. Remember, I was
Supreme.
Gee, I don't even know how I have it. I remember I got word, nigga, and spit, hey, we finna get that Supreme shit in. I was like, y'all capping for real. Next thing, got Bailey. You remember that shit?
D.H. Gage.
Yeah, I'm about to say that is not
no,
Supreme.
but it was
Supreme.
It was literally their last drop. It was literally their last drop that they did, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's fast fashion. That's fast fashion.
I think you know what I
that
think
was not
it was.
no real
I
Supreme.
think it was.
Supreme does not give accounts to just anybody.
Bro, I swear to Bailey, you remember it.
No,
Supreme is not.
You
just
remember we
giving
had
it
the
out.
Supreme sweatsuits?
I blacked out a lot of those
Supreme
times.
sells shit in their stores and online. They don't have accounts.
Bro, I think it was
They
for
did it-
some
that-
shit. I think it was some shit because we was literally selling like hundreds. We were selling thousands of champion sweatsuits, bro. Like,
Because
but listen.
Champion did that collaboration.
And then one day, I think we had just got so cool with like the champion reps. I think they just had it in their warehouse or some shit, and they were like, "Y'all could get this shit."
Oh, that's possible.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's possible. Damn.
Because I was trying to.
Good thing y'all built a great relationship with the champion.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, damn, should I get this? And remember they came out there like, can't nobody get their discount on the champion shit. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was salty as hell.
No, but that's crazy that champion was able to like be like completely dead, and then Supreme revives them, and now they're able to like have storefronts. Everybody's wearing Supreme. Now they're doing the reverse weaves again. Remember
Yeah,
that
reverse
logo.
weave,
Remember
that shit
Champion
go hard too.
Champion was not putting that logo on shit. Like again, the old logo on shit. They were doing that G7 shit by Champion. And that's really all the shit I saw. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I wasn't checking for Champion that tough.
But that also go to show you like how far a brand can travel.
Yeah.
Real. Like that's actually amazing. Think about like starting Champion and like they probably thought it was loud. They were like, only Walmart got our shit.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be loud. Then y'all went right back up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I was just talking about New Balance and ALD. Like you know how much New Balance probably loves ALD for reviving that shoe. They took a risk on that shoe. You know what I'm saying? Because they discontinued the shoe. That and the 650, the Dr. J, like all this type of shit. People were not fucking with these. These were going 2 for $89 in champs and stopped being made. And then they picked that shoe. And then now New Balance can make that shoe over and over and over and over again. The reason why Panda Dunks are so cracking because SB revitalized the dunk.
Facts, that's real.
No, people were not checking for dunk
It
lows
used to
and dunk
be-
highs,
It
bro.
used to be the 6.0s before, remember?
Yeah, exactly. But they weren't doing that before. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't just walk into Foot Locker. You could walk into Journeys, you could walk into a skate shop and get 6.0s SBs. SBs were especially hard to get, but they were coveted. You feel me?
Yeah.
So why do you think they sold? Is that like a bad move?
No,
Like,
I think it's a great
I
move.
think
It was a great move. Anybody deserve $1 billion. I believe they deserve $1 billion.
wait,
Yeah.
I
Get
just
a
didn't
champ,
know.
'cause they
I was
put that
talking about the
work in.
brand though, because
Yeah,
like it's gonna be. But I did all of the oh
They
my
just gonna
gods
make
because I'm
basics.
like Airwalks and like Aeropostale. I was like, oh yeah, is
They
this
just
like
gonna-
the end
they just
of
gonna
Champion?
No, they just gonna make basics and shit.
Yeah, do the same shit they're already doing. It's just like they got to sell it for $1 billion.
They got
that
$1
was probably the
billion.
goal. They could never sell that shit for $1 billion
Speaking-
since they started as a brand.
Speaking of that, I watched that Blackberry movie you was telling me to watch, Bailey. That shit was crazy for real. Like them niggas sold that shit because remember when Blackberries was the hottest phone?
Yes. They touched on that too. Like I wanted one so bad because of MySpace and like BlackBerry Messenger. And my mom used to be like, "Why do you want this phone? You're not a businessman. So what are you gonna do on this?" And I'm like, "I need that Messenger."
At the end of the thing, they said the one nigga
Oh
sold.
my God, you had one?
Yeah, I had one, yeah.
I ain't
Get
had
out.
no Blackberry.
Leave. Oh my gosh, you guys are
I was
small
a sidekick.
businessmen.
I was a sidekick
I was
nigga.
way more into the
Fastest typer in the
PDA
South.
phones. Like so, before the smartphone, you could have like
You had the Palm.
the Palm
They showed the
Pilot
Palm
phone.
nigga. He was lounge.
Yeah.
The Palm CEO. He was lounge. He said, "Think of this, Palm Berry."
Okay.
Yeah. And then they were like,
Hey, that shit walks so that Apple phones could fucking.
Oh my soul, they was sick when that.
yeah,
iPhone
they
came
were
out.
sick when they saw Steve Jobs present the first iPhone. They were like blown away.
He's like, "Don't nobody want no phone without no keyboard on it."
Yeah, he's like, that's stupid. The whole phone is a screen. That's stupid. No one will like this. At last,
I had a device back in the day. It was called the Sony Clie. It was like literally the same shape. It was the same shape as the iPhone.
Sony Clie.
Like 10 years
These
before
names.
that shit. came out. Wild for real.
Oh my gosh, who comes up with these fucking?
I was a sidekick nigga. Shing, shing.
I was a lose my phone all the time type nigga. So I had a sidekick as a replacement phone. I was waiting for the replacement phone, the one that they would give you at the spot, and they're like, your new phone will be in the mail. I had a sidekick for like 2 seconds. I was like, damn. But it was like when we were like grown, so I'm like, oh, this is not cool. Like I don't want to pull this out. Swing.
When I was like 16, I definitely stained money out the register at the job to buy a sidekick.
Oh my gosh. Now we telling truth.
Shout out to the Sears Portrait Studio. I got your ass. The statute of limitations is up, bitch.
The cops have been on that case for a minute. Now they got you.
$50 was me.
Niggas, you had niggas coming up short, man.
Oh my gosh, niggas wasn't getting paid. No, just kidding. No, we not finna do that.
I had sidekick, and then I had the first Android, the G1. I had that bitch for real.
The one that said it droid.
Yeah.
Letting you know.
Oh my gosh. I thought that shit was weird as hell. Like
with the slider, touchscreen, and the keyboard.
Y'all fucking with this Tremaine Emory. What's his new?
The watermelon shirts.
Yeah. and the wallets and all the accessories and shit.
I mean, look, G, the way I look at it is like this. It's an
well,
art.
explain what it is first.
So Tremaine Emory, is it through Denim Tears? It might be.
It is.
Formerly of Supreme.
Yeah, he go ahead. He dropped a collection, and like the whole point of the collection, his like thesis statement is like exposing like black stereotypes and like reclaiming black stereotypes and shit.
So you guys looked at it, right? How do you guys feel?
I feel like it is severely corny and so unnecessary. I feel like he thinks that it's like the same thing as like us saying nigga, like taking back the word. Right. It's like not the same.
Yeah,
I don't think. Maybe it's not that extreme, but it's not the same. It's so corny and so unnecessary. And the stuff doesn't look good.
Yeah, all the pieces are like watermelon shirts. They're like watermelon print all over. More like they have like chicken bone voodoo like necklaces and shit.
Who needs this? Who wants this? So who are these people?
Well,
at what point are you getting across? Like,
I actually like I look at it as an art piece for real. I don't really look at it as a collection that I think niggas is gonna wear for real because it is expensive as shit.
Yeah, you're underestimating what people will do and what people will
I mean,
buy
I know what people will do, but I think his intention behind it is just like as an art piece for real. Like he wanted to like bring up conversations about like the stereotypes and shit. Cause like because I don't expect anybody to actually wear it. The price points are crazy on it.
People are wearing them. It's selling out. I mean,
niggas gonna wear it. Niggas
selling out in minutes.
Yeah,
trust me, it's not sitting.
Niggas definitely gonna wear it, but like it's not like it's a lot of pieces made. It wasn't made. I don't think he made it to be a thing. It just so happened that like he need to make money, so he gonna put it out to sell. But like.
I don't know. I think I look at that.
I just look at it as an art piece and like a statement and like a thing to like bring up conversation between people for real.
For sure. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But like, yeah, it doesn't look good. I mean, that one watermelon shirt was kind of hard, the one Bailey-ish. But other than that, I wouldn't wear none of that shit.
Yeah.
So I just off of me looking at it, it's just like I want to reiterate if anyone doesn't look at our slides or anything to actually see what this looks like. Like it's just got like that like they're light green pants and like they have a light like white line on it, like that same way that it's like water, like the rind of the watermelon. But it's like because like I feel both of you guys, yes, it's absolutely something that's like a conversation starter, but the way I feel about it, because personally I don't like watermelon, right? And I don't eat fried chicken, and that's always a conversation that I have with black people and white people. I feel like I wouldn't want to wear any of this watermelon shit in front of a white person because I don't like what I feel like they would think if they don't ask a question. Like, oh, how ironic, a black person wearing a watermelon shirt. That's so funny.
Yeah, I don't even like eating. I barely like watermelon. I don't like eating it in public.
Yeah, but see,
I'll be at work. It's a Popeyes across the street from my job.
And
I'll be like, I have to go in my car.
Yeah,
And that's damn near.
Every
I can't
job.
be the only nigga in the office, and I walk in and start smelling like chicken, and they look at me.
Yeah, exactly. You don't
I used to always eat Popeyes in my car.
It be other people that do it, but like they not me. I can't be the only nigga.
But that feeling is what I'm talking about, because when you wear this shit, like, damn, if people don't like, okay, one of the guys, he's wearing the pants that I was talking about. That's like the watermelon print, and then I guess these chicken bones are like on the necklace, like, but it looks like some voodoo shit, and like I guess people wouldn't know they were chicken bones, but I would not want. I would not want a white person to be like sitting, like if I'm at the grocery store or something, and they're just like.
But that's a black stereotype all in itself, voodoo.
But
yeah, for sure. I just don't want them to think something and then be like, oh, funny little, because that's what it's giving.
He's trying to
minstrel.
He's trying to expose like the stereotype and shut down the stereotype with this collection and this like this art piece. But it's like I'm not gonna stop feeling the way that I feel about that shit.
Yeah,
because Tremaine Emory put out a light collection of mediocre clothes.
You're still gonna eat your chicken in the car.
I'm still gonna do that.
I don't necessarily think that it's meant to shut it down. It's meant for us to do exactly what we doing right now. And to talk about it,
Fair enough, touché.
So I could talk. Because that's why I'm looking at it as an art piece for real. Because it's going. He has his platform, and he know that like he can make people talk about some shit. And whether it make him look like, because that's why I be like when I be like people be a slave to their art. Because whether it make you look good or not, you still getting the conversation started for real. And that should be the point of art in the first place.
You're right.
Is to get niggas to talk about shit.
So yeah, you're definitely right about that. He definitely achieved that because we are talking about it. But at the end of the day, the collection is trash, and that's all.
I just want niggas to be like educated, because sometimes us as a people
the clothes definitely suck for sure.
Yeah, they're definitely this. Come on now, this ain't. Come on now.
But like, give me a reason to say my Popeye story to y'all. Because then now I have a reason to say how I feel, and you was like, and I never knew about your Popeye story.
Yeah, but that's damn near what I was getting at, because again, it's a conversation when people know I don't eat it, and I'm just like, I know that y'all feel whatever that feeling is, where you're just like, I don't want y'all to put these generic like top stereotypes for black people. Don't put that shit on me. And then like I don't like grape, I don't like chicken, and I don't like watermelon. Like, you know,
don't let me lick my fingers in the break room.
Like, it's my god,
but like,
for real, never like, finger licking good.
Now I know I could talk to Nate about that. You know what I'm saying?
It's valid for sure.
Now I know I could talk to Nate about that, because I'd definitely be like, I can't have niggas be like, who got that chicken?
But if they wear it, I want them to be able to talk about it instead of just being like, oh, you thought it was this. So they have a reason to be like up in arms. Like, I hope that they're open and are educated enough to talk about this.
That's just like his brush for real. His brush is closed. That's what he do type shit. You know what I'm saying? You can make a painting and make people feel, and like go into it with that purpose, like I want to make people talk about this type shit for real.
Fair enough.
That's why I was like, I don't feel like he is meant truly for niggas to wear. It's just like some runway shit.
No, it's meant to wear. He's selling that shit.
But I mean, he gonna sell it because he need money for real.
No, it's selling. People are selling, like white kids out standing outside of V-Files in New York are waiting for that. Like,
see, and that's where it
that's
gets
kind of crazy. I didn't even think. Why didn't I think about that?
Like,
what about the white kids who are buying this stuff?
Yeah, there are 15-year-old kids waiting outside of V-Files whenever
for the chicken bone necklace.
The way I look at it, way I look at it is like, if you want to do that shit, go do it and look stupid, and we gonna talk about you. That's why I was telling you, like, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Like, I really wish niggas start back living by that phrase. That's what we used to live by back in the 2000s and the 90s, and for real. We check yourself before you wreck yourself. And like, you finna do that shit, like, just know that like you finna get wrecked. You finna wreck yourself by wearing that shit. As a white person waiting outside of V-Files, for real.
I also wonder too, and this is just playing devil's advocate, because I hear both of you guys' sides, right? I wonder if niggas have the balls to wear that shit.
Yeah, some do.
Because I feel like you do have to have a certain amount of balls to wear that shit, because you know
they do.
Exactly what it's like to have that kind of like spotlight. That's eating the chicken at the office, like, and eating it at the table, you know?
And also I think it's different when it's coming from us, because I know that I genuinely feel like that's Tremaine's like purpose for doing this shit. It's different than like the Gucci mask.
Yeah, that's that's way
that's way
it's way different than that shit.
I still don't understand that shit.
I've seen people comparing it to that. I've seen people comparing it to that for real. For sure. And I feel like it's way different than that.
Yeah,
that's 100%. Crazy to go. I mean, Yeah, that's a different conversation.
Just please know that I don't think it's good at all. I want to put that.
But yeah, you can think somebody artist
yeah,
not
for sure.
good.
I definitely don't like it.
Yeah.
Even for what it is, the clothes
saying.
itself are just not.
Yeah,
it's just not giving.
Like I said, it was that one watermelon shirt that I might wear because it was kind of hard. But like everything else,
so
like
many other things you can get.
I don't like any of his shirts.
And that should be like $7,000, bro. Like what?
And
That's
people
what I'm
are buying that.
fucking
Playboy
world?
Cardi's fans are buying that shit.
That's crazy. I need to be friends with Playboy Cardi fans. I didn't know y'all have money like that.
Yeah, their parents.
Y'all niggas are holding out. No, just kidding. Support your elders, okay? Us. Just kidding.
This week I watched that Gerard Carmichael show. Everybody been talking about for real.
The reality show.
Hell yeah, Gerard Carmichael started a new show on HBO. It's on Max right now.
What is
it's called
it
the
about?
Gerard Carmichael Show.
I don't know who this person is.
Not to be confused with the other Gerard.
Yeah, it's Gerard Carmichael reality show.
That's what it's called,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a comedian. He's a comedian.
Emmy Award winning.
Yeah, Emmy Award. He just hosted like the Oscars or some shit a couple years ago,
Yeah.
I think, for real. But he's a comedian. He had a sitcom before. He been in movies. He's in Poor Things. If y'all seen that shit.
And then he had his the Emmy Award winning stand up special.
Yeah, exactly. Where he came out. That's when he came out for real.
Yeah.
When he came out as gay for real, and like the show is pretty much. I don't know what it's based on yet. There's only been one episode out right now.
Yeah.
But it's on some like Truman Show shit where they're just literally following him around with like good cameras, like filming his life for real. And like the fact that he's a comedian makes me think that like it's somewhat produced for real. Like the way it's shot and it looks really, really raw for real. But at a certain point, I feel like it's definitely gonna be produced because you a comedian. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, without giving it away, it's definitely worth the watch, especially if you like Gerard Carmichael.
Yeah, we should. We can talk about the first episode. It's the first episode. They get people in it. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna spoil it. Fuck it, nigga. Go on HBO and watch that shit. It's gonna be a new episode on Sunday. So like the first episode started off and he was talking about that him and Tyler the Creator are like really good friends and shit. Like that's like his boy or whatever. He like developed feelings for Tyler and he told Tyler that he had feelings for him.
Aww.
And he said Tyler pretty much ghosted him for real. And it was about him. It was when he had the Emmy nomination for the stand-up that he did.
He said, haha, nigga, you stupid.
Yeah, he said he hit Tyler and it was like, yo, like I got feelings for you. I feel like we need to talk. And the nigga was like, shut up, you stupid bitch.
That's sad.
He played the voice recording back on the show. It was time, and then like, so like he was going to the Emmys and he was like, I'm finna hit Tyler up and see if he want to go with me. He hits him up and like the whole show was like him waiting on like if Tyler gonna hit him back or not. Tyler hits him at the end and was like, I got a photo shoot, I can't do it. But he was like, yeah, like, let's talk about what you was saying for real, whatever. So Tyler comes in, right? And they sitting there talking and he was like, bro, you kind of left me like hanging like when I told that shit. He was like, what did I say? He was like, you called me a stupid bitch and you said shut up. Tyler was laughing. Like Tyler was ordering food and shit. He was wilding for real. But like, I think it's good that they're like, we showing this like this for real. You know what I'm saying? Because like, it's interesting for me to see into another motherfucker life for real. Yeah. And to see like that motherfuckers really be worried about the same shit that we all be worried about and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know he was giving it up like that though. I didn't know Gerard Carmichael was on that type time for real. I thought he was a little more mature for real. Yeah. The nigga Bailey, the nigga was hitting niggas up on Grindr. It was mad niggas going to the crib.
I was watching this with my girl. We were both like, I don't know if I fuck with him the same, but I don't know. It's probably all fake, you know.
It's probably fake, but based in reality.
Yeah,
I feel like it's based really on his life.
All reality TV is lightly scripted. I haven't seen it yet, but I am intrigued because shout outs to having like this show on HBO and like Gay Black Man because
yeah, yo,
that's the illest shit about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's they even allowed that to happen
without it being some like queer as folk type.
Exactly.
Shit. So I'm like, you know,
it's too much funny shit that's happening to make me think that this shit is scripted. Like when when he was
lightly scripted.
When he was talking to Tyler, right? Tyler ordered food or whatever, so they was eating their food. And I guess Tyler was like, you gonna finish your food? You ain't gonna eat your food or whatever? And And he was like, nah. He was like, you want it? Tyler was like, I'm big straight.
I'm fucking dead.
I was like, ain't no way he's really said that, G. But he's telling him like, yo, you my friend. Like, oh, you my friend. I ain't looking at you like that. Anyway, he gonna say, I'm big straight. and then remember when Tyler farted on the producer?
Yeah.
He goes in the room and he was like, he gonna be straight.
Stop. I'm fucking dead, yo. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I thought it was really good. I can't wait to the new one, yo. I can't wait to do it. I'm gonna watch the new one, yo. Cause now I'm on the edge. I'm like, is him and Tyler like gonna be together for real? Like I would have known.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball.
That shit funny as hell. Any other shit we gotta get into? What's else on the list?
Not shit, really.
I think we got everything.
Yeah, we got everything. We don't got to talk about those Tekashi slides.
Yeah, but
They're
they
cool.
hard though. Shit. No, I really ain't got nothing else. I was watching How High 2. I was gonna talk about How High 2, but fuck it.
No,
we can just wrap this episode up.
I
for
literally
real,
already heard what it was. Listen, Nate, just know
didn't know
that Lil
they had How High
Yachty
2.
is in it.
Oh,
Lil Yachty.
And
I've seen it.
DC
Oh,
Young
you
Fly,
have?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I literally was like, I'm not
I've
gonna
seen
watch
it. It's fire.
that.
It's fire. I saw it during the lockdown. Y'all
I was like,
tripping.
I'm not. It sounded like Tubi.
Yeah, it very much is.
Like, why did y'all do this? Y'all could have left that alone.
Well, shit. I guess we'll get up out of here, then, man. Episode 143.
243 actually.
Oh, 243.
Wow, 100 episodes just out the window.
That's why I don't ever say.
Yeah,
2 years
They
just
ran.
out the window.